The Lady Trojans come up from the El Dorado area, and they sit at third in the conference standings, 5 games behind who everybody's facing Cove. But the Panthers have the Lady Trojans come up from the El Dorado area, and they sit at third in the conference standings, 5 games behind who everybody's facing overall. But the Panthers have the Lady Trojans come up from the El Dorado area, and they sit at third alongside Will Kazay. And Will, I look for Parker's Chapel to put up a good fight against the Panthers.
I mean, yeah, they did it last time. Whenever we went down there, they put up a great fight. They actually won that game. So
we'll take a moment to honor our country and always great to honor our country pre-game, and both teams looking to finish out the conference strong as the Trojans look to advance one more thing closer as they introduce the starting lineups down there for the Trojans and the Panthers. But still probably the biggest news for the Panthers is the loss of Malin Tanaka. She will be missed in this game, I can guarantee you that. And so we'll have to see who steps up. The previous game, it was Bailey Martin that stepped up for the Panthers and had a big game offensively and even defensively. But as you can see, Parker Chapel coming out onto the floor here, and now for the Magnet Cove lineup. I am excited to see what the Lady Panthers have here, and tonight is senior night, but senior night activities will take place after this game because there is not a single senior on that team, Will. Ain't that something? Shows how good of a team we could have in 2 to 3 years when these girls are seniors.
Or even next year for that fact. I mean, we've got everybody back next year. We're going to have everybody a year more of experience, a year more to grow, a year more to develop over the offseason. It's going to be crazy next year. Like, Poen's going to lose a few girls this year, I believe. Like, a few, not like a ridiculous amount, if I remember. But like
yeah, I mean, there's not going to be a loss major, but I expect this game to be a good one. I really, really do. And so it's Martin, Rantham, McIntyre, Tanaka, and Harrington, the 5 on the floor for Coach Finley. So get ready to set tip here at Panther Gymnasium. It's going to be Hanson, Rivers, Pumphrey, Barnes, and Goodwin on the floor for the Lady Trojans. Rivers will be the jumper here. Seen her play multiple times, and she can be a force to be reckoned with down low. We'll have to see who the Panthers pair her with on the defensive side of the ball, as it's going to be Bailey Martin to jump here for the Lady Panthers. So 32 minutes here of senior girls action to start at Panther Gymnasium. And Pumphrey will contain that tip, and we are off here at Panther Gymnasium.
And at Cove running their typical 2-3 zone to start. So
yeah, they've came out in that 2-3 zone quite a bit. Pumphrey's going to swing it out wide. Now looking inside with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. The pull-up shot is up and is no good there by Goodwin. And so the Panthers come with a defensive stop on the first possession, now looking to convert offensively.
I mean, yeah, that's just so huge. The Lady Panthers have had some troubles with offense this season, so getting a first possession stop is huge for momentum right now.
Rantham has the ball there, now looking out front to Martin there, who has been taking the place of the other Tanaka twin. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to find something. They find Harrington. She's going to take a deep three from the top of the key off the front of the iron. Rebound there by Pumphrey. So back-to-back empty possessions. Both teams come up empty-handed. Ball's tipped there by McIntyre, but they find it in the corner. Ball stolen away there by Harrington. Harrington going to push it out across the timeline to Taylor Tanaka, up and in. Tanaka will draw first blood for the Panthers. And first blood in this game. Moving quick is Parker's Chapel on the other end. The three ball is up and is good. That one is buried there by Lorelei Barnes from the corner.
I mean, that's a really quick one, too.
Yeah, it's quick points on both ends after the defensive stop. So Panthers find themselves down 1, 6:15 left to go in the first quarter. Three-two zone for the Lady Trojans. Swinging around the perimeter. Great defense here by the Trojans. Feed it inside to Martin. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. That one's tipped away. Goodwin's going to come up with it, and she will stall it out and give it to Pumphrey to reset this Trojan offense. Trojans push it inside here to Goodwin. Back out to Barnes. Pumphrey pushes inside to Rivers. Rivers looking for somewhere to go. Double team. She will go up and draw the contact. That's what I expect Rivers to do all night, Will, is get inside, work the mismatch that she has with the Panthers, and draw the contact.
Hey, you take points wherever you get points, and if you have a mismatch on the person that's leading you in points in one category, you utilize it to the fullest effect.
She makes the first free throw there to make it a 2-point game. Still a very tight game here in the early going.
Second shot rattles off. McIntyre with the rebound, so the Lady Panthers managed to get the ball back.
Rivers goes 1 for 2 there from the charity stripe.
I mean, it's not desperate right now.
Nowhere near desperate, but you still want to keep this game within firing range. It is most certainly still there.
I mean, yeah, you just kind of want like a 3, a 2, something to get you momentum, get a defensive stop maybe if you're the Panthers, and if Parker's Chapel, you want another stop so you can get your offense back.
Oh, great move by Bailey Martin. The pump fake over Rivers as she converts that, and we have a tie ball game.
I mean, both defenses haven't been giving up much already, and whenever it is, it's mainly just inside stuff that just manages to slip past the zones. So credit to both defenses. They're playing great so far.
Trying to look for something inside. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball is batted, but Pumphrey will come away with it. That's active hands there by Harrington. They feed it inside, back out to Barnes. She'll take another three. That one is short. Rivers gets the rebound as she will go up, and that one is no good, and Bailey Martin comes down with the rebound. Tanaka looking to push it fast. Trojans get back on defense, but the Panthers will be called for the travel there as Harrington looks to drive the lane. Defensive battle here in the first half of this first quarter, Will.
I mean, yeah, it's just defenses haven't been giving up much, and really it's really –
they're just sitting so well in their zones. You know, it's not even not offensive execution. You know, they've all had shot opportunities as Rivers tries to feed it inside there.
And it's just like neither team, I remember, was really scoring that well in the last game. So it was – and, I mean, that's been a staple of the Lady Panther season. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, a great move there by Barnes to take the size advantage in the paint and extend the Parker Chapel lead back out to 2.
I mean,
so, I really do expect a low-scoring game here.
I mean, yeah, I don't know about Parker's Chapel over the course of the season, so I don't know if their offense is just that good. But, like, Lady Panthers haven't had – oh!
Speaking of offense, Taylor Tanaka for 3, and that is the first 3 of the game for the Panthers.
And at a very good time, too. I mean, down 2, you get up 1. You're closing in toward the end of the first quarter. I mean, you kind of want some momentum going in between quarters. So
Most definitely. The Panthers, I can tell, play well off of momentum as a Parker Chapel pushes in and Rivers there. First shot doesn't go. Second one won't go. And defensive rebound there for the Panthers. And Harrington is pushing the ball pretty fast in this game, and she backs that one out and gets it to Tanaka.
I mean, yeah, you want to play aggressive, keep them on the back foot, and just have the chance to create shots by keeping them on the back foot.
And Rantham takes a 3 there, and that one is buried. Back-to-back threes for the Panthers, a 6-0 run.
Exact same spot it felt like, too. So, I mean, if you can just get shots from one area, you don't complain right now.
No, you most definitely don't, as Parker Chapel looks to find something here in response offensively.
And it's not even off because of Parker Chapel's defense. It's just Lady Panthers draw their zone out.
But they will get that one in the foul as Rivers goes up and has a chance the old-fashioned three-point play. So we have our first sub of the game. Rantham will check out, and Buckley will check in. 2:26 left to go in the first, a 10-8 ball game between the Trojans and the Panthers. And she converts. So now a 1-point game. Quiet down the Panther student section there as the Panthers were on a 6-0 run. But then Rivers able to convert. Great play down low, and the shot is just missed. Bailey Martin comes up with it. That's going to be off of Pumphrey's. So that will remain Lady Panther basketball. Martin had a shot open there down low, but just couldn't convert. Now Tanaka going to take another 3, and that one is good. Taylor Tanaka is on fire tonight. The Lady Trojans did not account for the shooter off the inbounds, and the Panthers put themselves back up 4 with 2 minutes left to go in the first.
I mean, you take your points where you get it. The Lady Panthers, I mean, they don't tend to score from three-point range, but if you're Coach Finley, you don't complain right now.
They're able to spread the floor out. Active hands there by Tanaka to get into the passing lane. So Rantham will check back in, and McIntyre will take a seat. Humphrey is the main point guard here for the Lady Trojans. She has really been the facilitator through the first 7 minutes. Another 3, and that one is no good. And Buckley will get it out to Rantham. His challenge going up the sideline. Panthers looking to get the ball inside here. A minute and a quarter left to go here in the first quarter. Buckley thought about the 3. Ball fake, going to move inside. She is rejected there by Goodwin. So a defensive stop there as Rivers is going to bring it down the floor, and she will be fouled by Buckley as she goes up the sideline.
And the key for beating zones, as both teams seem to be running so far, is as the Panthers just evidence right there. You want to get the zones to move to follow someone on the inside and then kick it back to the outside and get the wide open 3 drawn. So both offenses are going to try and be looking to do that, I would assume.
And Hansen checks out, and Kerlock will check in. They try to facilitate the ball inside. It's stolen away. Great defensive play there by the Panthers, about a 12-second differential. Another 3 from Tanaka. That one's no good. Scuffle for it, and Rantham will come away with it. So Panthers have about a 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock here. They could take some time off this clock and maybe make a shot and get some momentum, but a double dribble call there on Tanaka will give the Lady Trojans the ball back with 31.6 seconds left to go until the quarter break. They are down 4 And we'll see if Pumphrey can come up with something here offensively.
Now, the key right here is just not to rush it. You don't want to give the Panthers a shot opportunity, and you want to have time to set up your offense to beat this Panther 2-3. So just don't rush it, and they should be fine to get a shot.
They are waiting 10 seconds now. They finally decide to go. 8 seconds, looking for somewhere to go. They leave a three open in the corner, and it is sunk there by Bella Goodwin. And that is what you want to do at the end of a quarter. Dial up something. The Panthers left it open. So it's a 13-12 game here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back with more basketball on the Matt Cove Student Network.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
Trojans able to take advantage of a Panther double dribble call as they get a three to end the first quarter and draw their deficit within one. But Panthers have the ball here to start the second quarter, so we'll have to see if they can get a three for themselves. They have hit three already tonight, so we'll have to see what Coach Finley dialed up in that quarter break. But, Will, a defensive breakdown at the end of the first quarter for the Panthers.
I mean, yeah, you just can't leave the corner three wide open. I would assume that they were thinking that she would drive in or something. But, I mean, if you just get a wide open shot like that, you're going to take it.
Exactly.
I don't care who you are.
So Panthers got to recover from that one as they come up empty-handed on the open possession. And now Parker's Chapel can take the lead here in the early going of the second quarter. Rivers, cross-court pass there to Pumphrey. Pumphrey has been quiet all night. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Got to find something, and she will travel. So that is a turnover going back to the Panthers, there. Panthers feed it inside to Buckley, and she will go up and in. What a move there by Tasia Buckley. She may be outside, but you cannot out-grit her as she lays it in there to extend the lead to three.
Panthers really trying to trap in the corner. I don't get why they're trying to do that, but I mean, it leaves shots wide open, but I guess you kind of want to force them to make a mistake, I would assume. I don't know. They're playing very aggressive right now.
So that's McIntyre's first foul. That shot is up and is good there by Goodwin. So Lady Trojans can draw it within one here with under 7 minutes left to go until half, and they do right there. Parker's Chapel still searching to find their first lead of the game. They apply a little half-court pressure here. They feed it inside. It's batted away, and Rivers comes away with it. As that one is batted away there by McIntyre. As she looks to take it all the way up, and shot no good, but she will draw the contact.
And I mean, that's what you want to do. You kind of want to force them to make a tough decision. You want them to draw. You want to draw fouls. You want to get those free shots or easy shots. And I mean, Panthers doing a great job playing post so far, though.
6:26 left to go until half. Only 29 points scored so far, and that one rattles out. But an offensive rebound. Tanaka goes back up. Shot no good. Rebound there by Rivers. Trojans can take the lead here. 1-point game. Ball's batted away there. Taylor Tanaka comes away with it. Prain, who has checked into the game, gets the defensive stop. Just misses it on the other end. Scuffle for the ball, and Goodwin's going to come away with it. So another empty possession for the Panthers. And if you're Coach Finley, you know he's got to want to be converting on those.
I mean, yeah, you've got an offense that's really boom or bust this year. You can't be affording to miss shots like that in case this is one of those games where they bust really bad.
Yeah. So Rivers' pass was too hot to handle there on the opposite end. So that one goes out of bounds, and the Panthers will get it back. Trying to work it around the perimeter here. Dawson has also checked in for the Panthers. Tanaka's going to take a three. That one's off the back of the iron. Rantham will come down with the rebound, reset the shot clock back to 35. So Rantham thought about the three, now going to drive the baseline, kicks it back out. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Panthers have time to work here. Let's see what they do. They facilitate it inside to McIntyre. That shot is just off the mark, and Barnes with the rebound. And the Panthers have not been able to execute down low here in this second quarter, Will.
I mean, no, the Parker Chapel defense has really firmed up since the end of the first quarter. I mean, they're just not allowing much. You've just got to be looking for other shots other than driving it inside where their best player is.
Yeah, so that Parker Chapel feeds it inside. That shot's no good, but
Also,
they do get an offensive rebound. Parker Chapel feeds it inside to Rivers. Rivers goes up and in, and the Lady Trojans have taken the lead 16-15 with 4:18 left to go in the first half.
I mean, the main reason for that is just neither offense has really gotten started, but Parker Chapel's just been more present.
Yeah, so Panthers turn it over there, and Pumphrey will slow it down.
I believe this stretches to a roughly 2-minute scoring drought for the Panthers so far, so they're going to need to get something fast, or else this momentum might just slowly fly away from them over time of Parker Chapel just making more shots and then not. So if you're the Lady Panthers, you really need to get something going as Taylor Tanaka gets a steal.
So Taylor will go to the line here as that first shot is no good. So she will take her second shot here. So a 16-16 game here with 3:28 left to go until halftime. Looking inside, there's Rivers, drives the baseline, and she will be called for the travel. .312 left to go until half. Panthers all knotted up with the Trojans at 16. A scoring woe here for the Panthers as they look to get something going. Rantham's going to take a three, and that one is off the mark. As we have a jump ball call, and Coach Finley tried to get the timeout but couldn't get it in time, as that jump ball will flip it back over in Trojan possession. 2:34 left to go until half. And, Will, this has been a low-scoring affair on both sides of the ball for either team.
I mean, it's just really because the second quarter hadn't really picked up much. I mean, both teams scored 13 and, I believe, 12 respectively in the first quarter. And, I mean, now both teams have scored a respective 3 and 4. So, I mean, it's just really been the lack of scoring the second quarter that's really kept it low scoring. I mean, both offenses have kind of slowed down. Defenses, to their credit, are kind of stepping up right now. So there's a little bit of that, a little bit of just that there's a scoring drought.
Well, I think both defenses adjusted at quarter break.
Yeah.
I think these are both very well-coached team. Parker Chapel coach has a state championship under his belt at Norfolk, so he knows how to coach in games like this, as that three is no good, as we have a foul call. They're going to call that one on Rantham. That's her first personal. So empty possessions for both teams, and so Parker Chapel looking to take the lead here with 2 minutes left to go until half, but another turnover, and it seems like neither team can hold on to the ball for an entire possession.
I mean, that's just something I noticed about the senior high girls games. Neither team really is able to hold on the ball. Senior boys aren't really good about it either, but I mean, I guess that's part of being high school. You're not quite college level yet. You're not NBA level by far yet, except unless you're like that one out of every like
Austin Reeves, you know.
Yeah.
Jalen Williams at Northside.
Yeah, I mean, just like nobody's really on that level yet, so
Yeah.
it's just like.
And you know that our
like
senior
that.
girls are playing with a new lineup in its entirety, as another turnover there gives the ball back to Parker's Chapel with a minute and a half left to go until halftime. Going to drive the baseline, shot up, and that one is no good. That one is partially blocked. So Harrington going to drive on the other end, shot no good. She will get her own rebound after it's tipped around, and Buckley's going to take a three, and that one is no good. That one's going to be off of Rantham. So that one will go towards Parker's Chapel.
I mean,
the Magnet Faithful disagrees with that one. So 16-16 game, a minute left to go here. 25 seconds left on the shot clock for the Lady Trojans.
I mean, and if you're either team right now, you just need to score and stop the other team from
And
scoring.
each team needs some momentum. It seems like it's kind of a stalemate going on right now between the Panthers and the Trojans.
Whoever makes the shot win.
So they're going to call that one a blocking foul there on Buckley. That's her second personal. So Hanson will check in as Carlock will check out for the Lady Trojans. So 38 seconds left. Panthers looking for a defensive stop. About a 5-second differential between the two clocks. As they will call a travel there on Parker's Chapel. So 28.9 left to go. Panthers can take the last shot here as the shot clock is inactive. See what they set up here. Now Buckley going to drive. She's going to kick it out to Rantham. Rantham along two is rattled in as that takes the lead. 5, 4, 3. It's going to be a last-second heave. Pumphrey will heave it up, and it is off the backboard. So an 18-16 game here between the Lady Trojans and the Lady Panthers. And so we will be heading to halftime. Panthers have the lead by 2.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in
It's time for second half action here at Panther Gymnasium as we have a tight one here, Mr. Wilkazay, an 18-16 game here is going into the third quarter.
I mean, yeah, both defenses have been playing really good in the second quarter. The offense has tried to pick up toward the end of it, but, there's just not much you can do. The second quarter adjustment was just really, really, really good. The first quarter was really good offensively, but really who wins this is just
Yeah, and the defense is adjusted at quarter break, and it showed in that second quarter. So a batted ball there and another defensive stop as the Panthers scuffle for the ball, and Pumphrey will come away with it.
I mean, it's also stuff like that that's kept this game close. No team really being able to hold on to the basketball for more than a few seconds. So.
Yeah, and no team has been able to get really a full possession in. They feed it inside. Both teams have struggled from the inside.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of one of the things that surprised me because half of the Lady Panthers points are off of three-point range, and that's something that they just don't do really.
Well, they have had nine points from beyond the arc, the Panthers have, as that three is no good there by Barnes, there. That's Barnes with the attempt. Panthers push it out pretty fast. Tanaka going to drive the baseline. She kicks it back out to Rantham. Rantham almost lost it there. Panthers and Trojans have to shore up their handling here in this second half. Rantham open for three, going to ball fake it. Now back to Martin. Original starting five out there for the Lady Panthers.
I mean, if you're your team right now, you just need to get your offense going. It doesn't really matter what you do as the Panthers miss the three.
And the putback there, just a bunch of hands up there for the ball. A putback there by Martin was no good, and Rivers came away with the rebound for the Lady Trojans. This 2-3 zone the Panthers have been running all night has held its own. Let me tell you, with 6 minutes left to go here, they have limited Parker Chapel to 16 points, but they will find the basket and the foul. What a move there by Lorelei Barnes as she drove the baseline, got the foul and the bucket to tie this game at 18. And she converts the three-point play and gives Parker Chapel a slim lead with under 6 minutes left to go in the third.
I mean, that's what Parker Chapel needs right now, and they just need to stop. They just need to stop, capitalize off that
as that three is no good there, but an offensive rebound. Another three, that one by McIntyre, and that one's off the backboard and in. Braylon McIntyre from downtown puts the Panthers up 2. It sounds crazy, Will. I think the three ball is the way to go in this game. You've made 4 threes already in the first half, but another inside play for Parker's Chapel to get the foul. That's good when that has a chance at the three-point play.
I mean, you don't want to shoot it to excess because eventually both defenses will, adjust to it. But, I mean, yeah, if it's going to work, shoot it.
Absolutely. So Buckley will check in for Coach Finley's Panthers, and Martin will check out. Parker Chapel now takes a slim 1-point lead over the Lady Panthers with 5:20 left to go. Teams have really traded point blows all night. They feed it inside to Buckley, who will kick it back out. Working around the perimeter. Harrington, top the key. 3 off the front of the iron.
Parker Chapel comes up with it out of the scuffle.
And Pumphrey looking to take it coast to coast, and she will lay that one in. That is Zoe's first points of the night. 24-21 lead. This is Parker Chapel's biggest lead of the night. Panthers looking to respond offensively, moving it quickly.
I mean, yeah, right now it's just a nightmare situation for the Lady Panthers not being able to get much going, but
a corner three from Rantham is good. Bailey Rantham ties it back up, and now it's turned into who can get a stop, Will.
This game is certainly a game of quarters.
It most definitely is. The first quarter was offense, second quarter defense, and we have a third quarter shootout on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers still sitting in that 2-3 zone that they have been in majority of the season, it seems like. Pumphrey going to feed it inside, overhand, up, and shot no good there by Goodwin. So an empty possession there for the Lady Trojans. Tanaka going to take a corner three, and that one is good. Back-to-back threes. A 6-0 run for the Lady Panthers puts them up 27-24. 3:40 left to go in the third. Down on the other end, feed it up. Shot no good. Rivers with the rebound and lays it in. So it's been inside play for the Trojans in the third quarter, but beyond the arc for the Panthers on their offensive end.
I mean, hey, you don't care where your points are coming from, especially the Panthers. I mean, 2/3 of their points are from three-point range, but they aren't complaining right now. They've got themselves a lead.
As they feed it inside, they're back out. Tanaka lost that one off her foot. That's Barnes that comes away with the steal.
I mean, you've got to have that. You've got to catch that.
So Pumphrey will be called for the double dribble as she crosses the half-court line. So Panthers up 27-26, 3:06 left to go in the third. Cross-court pass there to Tanaka, looking inside, and that ball is going to be off of Barnes, so that will remain Magnet possession. Panthers feed it inside to Buckley, back out to Rantham. Rantham for three, and that was just off the mark. Rivers with the rebound. We will have a jump ball call, and that will remain Magnet Cove possession.
I mean, the Panthers got to do a better job looking around. They had a wide open three-point shot.
Yeah,
right
off the
in
inbound.
The same spot.
Yep. Keep your eyes up on your inbounds play as the Panthers look to move the ball around here. Buckley thought about the three. Now Harrington in the corner going to drive cross-court pass to Tanaka, who will take a three, and that one is short as Rivers comes down with the rebound. So the second chance opportunity did not become fruitful for the Panthers as they give the ball back to the Trojans with 2:17 left to go in the third.
I mean, with this exception of Parker's Chapel, like this quarter, there's been no such thing as second chance points this entire game. So
yeah, Panthers really get a good defensive stop here on this end as Parker Chapel will have the ball, but with only 15 seconds left on the shot clock. They feed it inside to Rivers. It's batted away. Bailey Rantham comes out of there with it. Parker Chapel wanted a backcourt there. Tanaka's going to go up. Shot no good. That is Barnes with the rebound. As they will have a foul there on Tanaka. That is her first personal. So Prain will check into the game, and Harrington will take a seat.
as Parker Chapel wants a timeout.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
After a quick timeout, we'll see what the Panthers and Trojans can come up with as Parker Chapel will have the ball, looking to clinch another lead in this game, a 27-26 advantage for the Lady Panthers. 1:42 left and counting in the third quarter. After this game, there will be senior night activities here at Panther Gymnasium. Make sure you tune in to the Magnet Cove Student Network to see those activities. Inside there, Parker's Chapel has not been able to find inside what they want. Pumphrey will take a three, and that one is no good. Bounced off Rantham, and Tanaka is able to grab it.
Magnet Cove just trying to find a shot somewhere. They're trying to.
Trying to find something here. Other minute left. They feed it inside. That's going to be off of a Trojan, but under 10 seconds left here. Almost a catch-and-shoot situation with 8 seconds left.
I mean, you have a little bit of time to set up something, but, yeah, you've got to shoot it quick.
You've got to do something. Under 5 seconds left to knock. A pull-up three is good. A buzzer beater three, and that one bails out the Panthers. Braylon McIntyre with her second three of the game. 34 seconds left to go until the end of the third. And a miscommunication turns into points for the Panthers.
They had me scared for a second.
I was scared too as that ball's batted away. Shot clock inactive for the Lady Trojans. 20 seconds and counting left to go until quarter break. Pumphrey pull up from 15 foot is no good, and Panthers have time to score again. Will here 10 seconds as they have got to go. Coach Finley has given them the sign. McIntyre up and in, and the Panthers have converted in the last minute to extend their lead out. And the three up by Pumphreys is no good, but a 5-0 run in the last minute of the third quarter makes Panther Gymnasium alive here and puts the momentum in the Ladies Panthers' way. But that will do it for the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this break. It is time for the fourth quarter, and if momentum could be planted in the middle of this court, Will, I think it would after that last 45, 50 seconds to a minute. Panthers get the buzzer beater three there by McIntyre to evade the shot clock violation, and then they get a defensive stop, 13 seconds, push the ball back down the floor, and McIntyre scores another basket. So Panthers find themselves biggest lead of the game. They lead by 6 as we start the fourth quarter.
I mean, yeah, that's what you need. You just need something to go into the fourth quarter. They got something to go into the fourth quarter. Parker's Chapel's just got to try and get something going to cut into this momentum. But even then, I don't think one shot does it. I think you got to make 2 shots on top of a defensive stop in between them. And 2 seconds, 1 second shot clock.
And that one is up and no good. So we have a shot clock violation on the Trojans. So Panthers get a defensive stop to start the fourth quarter, and they can really, if they keep the foot on the gas, they can really start to put the pressure on the Trojans.
I mean, yeah, if you can get a shot here, like especially the threes that Magnet Cove's been doing so well tonight, I mean,
they've hit 5 threes tonight, and Rantham will take another one and sink another one. The Panthers will not be denied from beyond the arc as they extend the lead out to 9.
I mean, that's just what you got to do. You got to keep it going. You just got to keep making shots, keep doing the stuff you've been doing all night, and that's what happens.
So that one's going to be on Buckley, the whistle there. That's her third personal. So the first Panther that is in foul trouble is going to be Buckley. She will stay checked in here with 6:48 left to go in the fourth. Parker Chapel looking to feed it inside there down the baseline as they revert it back out, trying to reset it up. They feed it inside to Rivers, passes over Rivers' reach, and so that will be going back towards the Panthers, and they could extend their lead to double digits here in this possession. And Will, it seems like the momentum, the snowball just keeps getting bigger for the Panthers.
I mean, yeah, Parker Chapel's just got to get a stop right now. There's no other way around
a stop is to stop the bleeding. They got to put a tourniquet on this offensive run. But they feed it out, another three from the Panthers, and it's good! Wow, the Panthers will not be denied 6 times successful from beyond the arc, 18 of the 38 from beyond the arc. And this is the best three-point performance I've seen all season for the Panthers.
I mean, there's no other way to put it. Parker Chapel, you got to stop the heat check. They're going to make the shots.
Yeah.
If you're going to give them the momentum, they're going to make the shots. You've got to start guarding them.
They have got to send somebody out beyond the arc to guard, as the Panthers guards will not be denied. Looking for an offensive stop as she is going to step out of bounds. That's Bella Goodwin as she drives the baseline. So Hanson will check back in, and Carlock will check out.
And, I mean, for Parker's Chapel, just a series of unfortunate events. Defense has been just somewhat just collapsing these last few minutes. They haven't been able to stop the Panthers worth anything.
A 12-point lead for the Panthers. McIntyre wants another one. That one is short, but an offensive rebound, and the Panthers reset the offense.
I mean, you've got to be more aggressive right now. You can't be letting the Panthers get the chance for second.
And in the moving screen there on McIntyre, and she tried to set the on-the-ball screen there at the top of the key. Coach Finley frustrated about that one. That's McIntyre's second. So McIntyre with 2, Buckley with 3. Foul situation for the Panthers here with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. They move it inside here. Over to Pumphrey in the corner. She's going to drive. Now kick it back out. And shot no good. Offensive rebound up. That shot is also no good. But Goodwin will get the foul call there.
That is the third on McIntyre. $11-point deficit right now, 38-27 as the second shot rims out. McIntyre comes up with the rebound.
They're going to push it out for Buckley as she will get it to McIntyre. McIntyre taking it to the basket, and she'll be fouled there by Izzy Hanson as she drove the lane.
You know, I'll give them this. They didn't give them the free shots. They didn't back out the way. They didn't do anything that would have just given them a more open shot. That you just got to take the foul right there. You cannot be letting them just get free layups.
Make them make their free throws, but that extends the lead out to 12 with 4:40 left to go in the fourth. In this fourth quarter and really the end of the third quarter, the Panthers have put the boot to the floor on the gas pedal, Will, and they haven't looked up.
No, they have not at all. I mean, they've just got an iron grip on the momentum. They're not letting it go. Parker Chapel trying to do something right now.
Yeah, they get the basket there by Goodwin as they try to claw their way back into this one, down 11. So still a manageable game, but got to have defensive stops.
I mean, especially with 4 minutes left. But
yeah, still a lot of game left to be played. By no means is this one over, but what a block there. Great move there by Goodwin to get in the shot lane of Buckley. But Panthers will have another opportunity. 4:05 left to go in this game. 17 seconds left in the fourth on the shot clock as that one is batted away on the inbounds. And that one is also batted away. So great inbounds defense here by Bella Goodwin.
I mean, it won't do them much good. They aren't going to get any more seconds off the clock. They aren't
No.
going to get the ball back, but, I mean.
As they get it in there to Buckley in the close corner.
I mean,
Panthers set it up. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to find something. They can extend this lead out even more. 5 seconds left. Tanaka, they go to move it inside, and we have a 3-second in the lane call. So that will be a defensive stop for Parker's Chapel. So they could get back within 10 here as they are down 11 now with under 4 minutes left to go in this game.
I mean, you've just got to start shooting the three ball. That's been what's working for both teams all night. They're just not taking it right now.
2-3 zone still for the Panthers. A drive to the lane, up and in. Wow, goes all the way around, and Goodwin has been the offensive spark. They draw it within 9.
Trying to work it around the outside, burn some clock off right now for the Lady Panthers as they're
get within 3 minutes of this game being over. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Can't take another shot clock violation. 5 seconds. Got to find something. They feed it inside. And it's stolen away there by Goodwin. And she's going to push it out. Panthers get set defensively on the back end.
This Panthers 2-3 been a presence all night. They're not letting anything just get inside easily.
The three there is off the mark from Barnes. So a defensive stop there, pushing out in transition is Rantham. Rantham to Buckley. Too hot to handle there for Buckley. As she is slow to get up, but her and Pumphrey tied up down low. So Corey Dawson will check in, and also will Mackenzie Norris. First time checking into the game. So 2:17 left to go in this one. And they leave Buckley wide open in the corner, and she sinks it. And the Panthers have been on fire from beyond the arc. 2:08 left to go in this one. The lead is 12 for the Lady Panthers.
I mean, understand, it's still well within reach of Parker's Chapel, but if they don't start hitting threes, this is going to get out of hand quickly.
And Pumphrey will miss that one there. Norris with the rebound. It's tied up, and Harrington's going to come away with it, looking to take it coast to coast. But she will back out and set up the offense, and will. What a performance from beyond the arc for the Panthers tonight.
I mean, this is feeling like prime Golden State right now.
It really is. We'll see if the Panthers take any other threes. Harrington will take one there. That one's off the mark. And Rivers with the rebound. The minute and a half left to go in this one, and Parker's Chapel almost at this point going to need a miracle.
I mean, it is to that point, Dalton. They're going to need to start making threes. They're going to need Manic Cove to do some really stupid stuff if they want to come back.
And we have a foul call there as Rivers goes up. She will go to the line. That one's going to be called on Dawson. That is her first personal. Well, so 1:10 left to go in this one. A 12-point lead for the Panthers. So subs come in for Parker Chapel. Pumphrey and Hanson will take a seat.
Full credit to Parker's Chapel, though. They went, if they're going to go down, they're going to go down trying. That is.
Yeah, the grit and determination on this team is stellar, but just couldn't overcome the beyond the arc shooting for the Panthers. They get an offensive rebound there, go up, and that shot is good as Kerlock takes care of that and draws it within 10. Under a minute left to go, and Will, I believe this one is a done deal.
I mean, yeah, we're just heading toward the conclusion right now. Manic Cove just trying to get.
Harrington wanted the three there, but she holds off. Rantham will take it, and that one is no good. That one's going to be off of a Panther, so with 44.5 seconds left, Parker's Chapel will have possession. And after this conclusion of this game, we will have the senior night ceremony. Still there from Harrington, bounces it off a foot. But Parker's Chapel regains possession. 20 seconds left, and a steal there by Tanaka as she has it stolen back. And Will, what a performance from beyond the arc from the Lady Panthers. I cannot emphasize it enough how well they shot the ball tonight, even when they ball team struggled with turning the ball over.
I mean, yeah, and this win is just, like, the three-point play is significant, but the bigger thing right now is the win. This gets their conference win streak up to 3. If they can win at least 1 or 2 more, I think that gets them either the 4 or the 3 seed in district tournament, which is huge for this team. That could, I feel like, go as far as state this year if they get good draws in district and regionals.
What a win for the Panthers as they win 43-33 with the shot of the night being the three-pointers tonight. But that is going to conclude this one for the senior girls. I now have to get down to the senior night ceremony. Make sure you tune into that. And then we will have the senior boys game following that ceremony. So I am Dalton Reed, and I'm signing off.